Alright, guys. Don't even have my glasses on. I should be fine, though. Alright, let's get some play in. We didn't really do anything today. As you can tell, we've only gone to level 70, so.
I'm low on energy.
And yeah, I'm still just going through the Paragons, or trying to get the Renowns done to get my Paragon points. I am feeling that sleep, though. I keep saying that, but then when I sign off with you guys, I'm like looking at my Facebook. Terrible curse I have.
I don't have enough
I
energy.
could just ignore that things are happening.
I need more time. I'm low on energy. I'm out of energy. I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet. I'm out of energy. I need more energy. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. My bags are full. can't carry any more.
One thing I was happy about today, though, is I had an order that was better than yesterday's. Because yesterday's really good client was $5, and I only had to literally go across the alley. I mean, I couldn't go across the alley because it needed the front door, so you'd have to drive around. But literally, the house was on the other side of the alley on this delivery, uh, less than 100 feet. Okay, maybe 200 feet away from each other. They're back doors. It's crazy, but that gentleman, you know, paid for good for paid good money, in my opinion, for the distance that I had to bring his food from the restaurant to him. He paid he paid for the time. You know, took me took me 10 minutes less to get the food from the restaurant to his house on the scooter. But he knew the worth of the service that he was paying for. I had a lady like that today too, and I told her, I'm thankful that uh, you are a customer who is very aware of the service we provide, because we don't, you actually paid more than what most people do nowadays, because there's so much hate for us um, drivers. And she was like, "What do you mean?" And it goes, "Well, you know, people think that we're wanting their money. Not that we're wanting the money. It's we want to be paid for the time that we render." And then I told her, a lot of people out there think that for $3 we should be delivering, 5-7 kilometers. And she's like, "Wow, we." And then she told me we charge 265 a kilometer here, so $2.65. That's what they charge. They were a tow truck company. She was a dispatcher, and she says, "Yeah, it." And I just explained to her, "Yeah, no, we get a lot of pushback now that when we make comments on Facebook about people not paying, tips. Oh, you don't have the right to my money." It's like, no, I don't have the right to your money. You're right, but you want our service. You want the service we provide. You should pay for it. Um, what is your time worth? What's your time worth? That's what you should ask. If you use this service, if you use a delivery service, a food delivery service, okay, in particular. Okay. Well, hey, let's go back to what it was like before we had Uber Eats, DoorDash, all these other skip the dishes. Okay. When I was a kid, you needed some food. Yes, you'd call the restaurant. Some had delivery, some don't. What you would do for the restaurants that didn't have delivery, okay, is you would contact the taxi company, and request for a food pickup. And it would be the same way um, as if you were hailing a cab. But somewhere along the way, people decided the delivery drivers, food delivery drivers, are worthless. When in the pandemic, they were the ones bringing your food and your groceries. But now they're, go get a real job. Well, that was the only real job in the pandemic. But all of a sudden, it's no longer a real job because the pandemic doesn't exist anymore. Because all of a sudden, the food that they're delivering is not as important now. The time they're saving you, getting off your ass off your couch to go get your food, apparently that's worth nothing. So the question I ask is, to these people, to these haters, is, what is your time worth? Would you drive 20 kilometers for a $5 for a $5 fee? Let's not call it a tip. It's a fee, not a tip. We're not at a restaurant. I'm not serving you anything at a restaurant. Yes, I'm providing you a service. Just like a taxi guy would stop at your house, pick you up, and bring you to work or bring you to work, airport, wherever. That's the service being provided. The difference is it's your ass getting delivered instead of food. But they seem to think that delivery drivers deserve less because it's not a real job. You know, you're just passing time. No, there's people who do this because they've got nothing else to do with their time, and they'd like for someone to pay them for their time. Now you might ask, oh, why is this guy so emotional about it? Well, because I'm one of those guys. And yes, I don't pick lame-ass orders, but I know there's guys out there who are picking lame-ass orders, which is only going to bring the business down for the rest of us, i.e. me. I mean, when I started in December, I was averaging $7 per order. Now, it's rare that $7 order will come across my board. Now it's $3, $4. And people want me to go 5, 7 kilometers for $3 or $4. Oh, God forbid, sometimes there's 5. And I'll take the 5. Because usually I'll do that on a scooter. I'm not going to take my car out. And people are looking for my car, and I tell them, I'm sorry, you know, for the small rides, I just use my scooter. And I make sure, you know, most of the time, the people that actually come out actually pay more than the $5 people, right? It's very rare that I have a $5 person that meets me at the door. Very rare. Usually leave it at the door, right? Leave it at the door, or bring it up to my 21st floor, okay? The worst one I had was when I was with my son, and I had an initial order. There was an add-on, $4, add-on $4, $5, something like that. And my primary was already $12, and I had to drive 16 kilometers already for that $12. But I thought, you know what? It's a really slow night. I'll take it. And it's still the night. It's a slow night. Night is still young. I might be able to pick something on the way back. So I took it, 12, and lo and behold, look, they added $4 or $5. I can't remember. And here's the thing: that add-on, $4 or $5. He lived in a penthouse. How pathetic is that? Now again, I don't know if this is Uber Eats that is managing the fees or tips that people are actually paying. And truthfully, I think that is what needs to be managed or mandated by the government, that how'd I say it? It's not very transparent. Because I know when I order 5, 6 kilometers down the road, when I used to work at the place that I worked, when we would order Timmy's, which was only, gosh, 3 or 4 kilometers down the road, I'd be paying like $8 minimum. $8. That's service and tip. $8. That's why I don't know how these people are getting away with $5 for a 20-minute trip. And the people that are paying that are like, oh, that should be good enough because I only bought this. Well, if you're only buying that, then you're an idiot. You're only buying a $15 item, and you're having a guy come across town to deliver your burger, deliver your plate of food, and he's having to drive 20 minutes across town. You're the idiot. Because it's one plate of food, and you're ordering it for yourself, and you think that somebody's time is worth less than your $5. But anyways, those are the type of orders I get, and it's depressing. It's depressing. Knowing that there's drivers They're having to look at that and go, okay, I'll take it. I have no choice. I have to feed my family. Pathetic. You know, we don't want your money. We want you to pay us for the service we provide. That's what we want. Anyways, it's a game. It's a game. We're supposed to be playing a game, right? So I digress. But I did have a really good one today, and I thanked the lady personally. I told her, it's rare that people come out, pay good money, and they still come out and meet me. I appreciate that because it was a business, and she met me at the door. And I thanked her. I really appreciate for you taking the time to realize that my service that I provide for you is worth your money. I thank you for your business. I thanked her for her business because right now there's so much hate for us drivers, and then that's where the conversation started. And I'm gonna do it more. If I get a chance with people I meet at the door and I know they paid good money for their order, I'm gonna thank them personally because they deserve it. The thanks, of course. And again, if my app, for the people that I wish Uber would do that, would give me a way to message them more instead of just a thank you button. When, like last week, I was already getting $16 for this very, very, it was a 4 kilometer order, less I do believe from my memory, less because it's just down the road, and he just lives up here on the corner from me. Yeah, probably not even 2 kilometers total trip because I was starting here at home. Use a scooter, of course. And yeah, oh, he goes, "Habla español?" I said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm Filipino." He goes, "Ah, Filipino. Oh, I visited and lived in the Philippines for a short while when I was younger." And I go, "Oh, okay. You guys are," and he told me, "You guys are very nice people." I said, "We try, we try." We just had a little conversation, had a little exchange. I made sure he got his food properly, told him where to carry it, how to carry it, because it was a little heavy. It was a lot of food, first of all. And I'm pretty sure it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him that added. That was a $16 double, because the other one was a little further down. That was all the way down. But I took it because, again, $7 minimum for my orders. They were both. It was a $16 double. One was here, one was down there. On my scooter, no problem. So I delivered it, and yeah, I ended up having. Actually, no, that wasn't on my scooter because that was later at night. No, that was in my car. Because the other one, yeah, no, that was in my car. Yeah, I wouldn't have driven out that far on the scooter at night. Yeah, not at night, and not up the hill because I had to go up the steep hill. No, that was in the car. But he doubled. That order went from $16 all the way to 30, 34, 35, and that was a gentleman who I was like, I posted that on my Facebook, and I wish I could just thank him even more. Not just a thank you, but you know, a little bit more of a message that we appreciate your recognizing our service. And I wish Uber would do that. Would let us allow us to send a little message of thanks, right? But I guess they don't do that just in case the person doesn't tip. Oh, thank you for your dollar tip. Oh, nice, nice house you have there. I guess that's because that's what's making people mad is because there are some drivers out there who take the order and then complain about it. Well, I'll complain about it and I won't take it. Okay, but again, unfortunately, there's people who have to survive and they will take those stupid orders and they have to live with that. Whether they hate it or not. I just hate seeing it. It's depressing to me because I'm looking at it. I go, is this all we're worth to you? Right? SFU, terrible. SFU, Simon Fraser. These people that live up on this mountain, you know, it's a 1,200-foot mountain, and they expect us to deliver Their McDonald's from 200 feet off the seafloor, the next 1,000 feet, we're supposed to go up. It's a 5 kilometer drive from the ground, from the 200 above sea level to their 1,200. Believe me, because I counted my kilometers at the very bottom of the hill. And that's why I have a limit when I do SFU orders. If it's not even over $15, I do not touch it. I do not touch it. 1 order or 2 orders, I don't care. $15 is my minimum, because I am not wasting my time going up there for a $4, $5, because you're craving for McDonald's? You're craving for Japanese food? Well, I'm sorry, why don't you just have the Japanese food that's up there? Or why don't you have pho? Oh, you want McDonald's? Well, there's Timmy's. Have Timmy's instead. You know, you made a choice, collective choice to live up there. You pay for that choice. Again, I don't want your money. We want you to pay for the service you need or want. Okay? And don't blame Uber. Don't blame DoorDash. Unless you have proof that they're the ones cooking the books. I mean, I'd love to see that proof. Because in my opinion, it's truthfully, like I said, I've told you, you know, I've given $8 for a $4 trip from Timmy's. But, you know, we don't get to ask the driver, hey, did you actually get that $8? Because we know part of that goes to DoorDash or Skip or whoever they use for that, right? And truthfully, again, without DoorDash, without all these delivery services, the person, the customer, the driver, and the restaurant would have to have contract. Well, the customer would need to contract these 2 other people, right? So when people like to accuse Uber and DoorDash, oh, they shouldn't be in business, they're stealing people's money. Well, then don't use the service. Because there are some people who actually use the service who pay for the service. And truthfully, Uber, DoorDash, Skip, they wouldn't, or and then the other one, Fantuan, they wouldn't exist if the actual employers didn't exist. And you know who the actual employers are? The actual employers are the people ordering the food. People don't order food. There's no DoorDash. There's no Uber. There's no Skip. There's no Fantuan. Okay. So please don't go on Facebook hating on the drivers and then telling them that they should go get a real job. This is a job. Again, the difference between us and taxi drivers is taxi drivers deliver asses, we deliver food. The bottom line. Again, you can't pay for the service? Get off your own ass, go to the restaurant, get your own food. Because if you think a 20-minute drive is worth $5 of somebody's time, I ask you, what is 20 minutes to you? What is your 20 minutes worth? And if it's only worth $5, well, you have an issue. Maybe you shouldn't be ordering food and having it delivered if $20 is if $5 is what your 20 minutes is worth. Okay? Because you got issues. If you're using food service and you think $20 is all your time is worth. Because, dude, if you can only afford $5, you best go get it yourself. Because you can't afford much more. Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is supposed to be a game thing.
You can take what's left.
None of these work
Salvage.
for me. None of these work. And we're selling the rest. We can crush the use flurry. Each stack of momentum key passive heals you life per second. Aren't we using momentum? Are we not using momentum? We're using momentum, aren't we? Aren't we? Yeah, we are using momentum. Where would we put that, though? I guess we could put it here. Could put that there. But I do believe we have better ones, though. So, we gotta remember that. We're using momentum.
Came apart nicely.
Okay, we want to keep that.
Come back if
Sell
you need
the
me.
rest. Sell the rest. Yeah, again, better night than yesterday. Yeah, tonight was not as pathetic as yesterday. So, one thing we can feel better about. And yeah, the Philippine coach did quit, by the way. He resigned. I had a feeling that was going on, and there, it's still all positive, but
Don't
truthfully,
have
I
enough
think
energy.
in truth, I do believe that they were they're doing it
I'm not
quieter.
ready yet.
They're doing his exit because I mean, in they are thankful that they got to the World Cup. I
Don't have
mean,
enough energy.
you can't be too angry because he did bring the Philippines from 68 placing to 46. And when you move up in 2 years, 20 points like that in FIFA, you have done something right. And I mean, you know, we could look more into it and see where he's moving to, but I'm guessing he's getting a cushy job somewhere. But again, you know, now we look forward to the next 4 years. How are we going to fix this, right? Do we get stronger? I'm hoping they do. I really hope the Philippines do get stronger. I mean, if it's going to be the Philippine women's team, then the Philippine women's team it is. Men's team, I do believe the men's team isn't
I'm not ready yet.
as successful. So we're not gonna hope that not happens too much of that in the next 2 years. But yeah, I'm hoping that we get to see them again.
Gate
You know,
still locked.
that would be really beautiful if they
Sentries
could
at walls don't bother.
go back to back. But
Entrance here.
it's a lot of hard work.
And here.
I mean, like again, this is, you know, you move up in 2 years,
Not sure where they
just like the stock market. You know, you have your peaks and lows.
And here.
Now they lose their
Watch for
coach.
snakes.
You kind of have to team build again. Um, you know, relationships need to be built. Again, truthfully, you know, not shedding any shadow or darkness on this. I still think that, you know, the exit,
Need more energy.
everybody knew the exit was happening, and that's why I think he didn't really care what happened. Power tripping, maybe? But that's just me. That's just me with my tinfoil hat. Coaches don't do that. You can sub them in once you've secured your goals, but you don't make a line change of the original 11 that you've succeeded with in the past two games. You just don't. Not at world stage. Not heard of. But yeah, we're just gonna need to look forward.
I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
The quiet after the storm. Yeah, sorry guys, I got carried away with my my Uber issues there. I have done a little reel that I actually want to release.
I'm
just waiting for the next one to come out so I can actually put it out. Again, it's just some of the things that I already said to you guys. The biggest is that the real employers are the customers. So yeah, so we need to do. Look how many more I gotta do to get that one. Oh no, we're supposed to do steps. Yeah. Oh yeah. Supposed to be doing this area. Okay, well, back to here. Oh man, I did it wrong. Oh well, at least I'm ahead on one. Oh boy. Actually, that's what I've been doing all day. Was staying here in between my orders. I would get this done.
Very nice.
Oh, there's the first yawn. The first yawn.
Hmm, good price. You need steel work? Repairs? Ah, that got most of it.
Actually, guys, I'm gonna turn on some music for me here, cause I'm getting bored listening to my own. Oh, if you guys could just hear that beat.
I can't do that here.
The hell was that?
I'm low on energy. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Ah,
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
sorry guys, did I just scratch my ear on camera? Apologize. I know some people actually find that icky. I do apologize. Something itchy in there. I know my hair is getting long. I don't know if it was my hair just kind of poking on the top there. Or I am at that age where there are hair in my ears that are as long as my hair on my head, so.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Crap.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I need time to do that.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Oh boy, eyes are getting heavy, guys. Eyes are getting heavy. We go on this side. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish this one, and that will be it. All that charade that I had, the charade that I have. Oh, so tired, I can't even talk. Yeah, took it out of me. All my energy's gone. I got it. Nose.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time.
And that was it. It's really short, guys. Really apologize for the short session today. Ooh. Just a little under an hour. Oh boy. Man, oh man. Oh. Well, that shares a third. Man. Okay. So I got one here and uh, yeah, I think that's all I need, don't I? Oh boy. Alright, we'll go there and I will bid adieu. Yeah, so be kind to each other, guys. Have a great day. Have a good afternoon. Have a great night wherever you are in the world. Take care. I will see